Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Kayo ay nakatutok sa 1PH.
Sa atin pong programang Usapang Kapa-Ted.
Kung saan ating himay ng mga batas na dapat ninyong malaman bago ang demandahan. Ako po ang inyong kapatid, Attorney Ted.
At ako naman po ang inyong mapanuring kachika naman na eksena, Chi Bocobo. Napapanood po tayo sa Signal TV Channel 1 at live din po tayo ngayon sa 1PH Facebook page, pati na rin sa YouTube channel. Kaya sali na po tayong lahat sa usapan. Hi, Attorney Ted!
Hi, G. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday! So, Attorney Ted, di pa nga balita ko maglalaps ang ating ECQ, no?
Yes, today is the last day of ECQ, at least for Metro Manila, Luzon, and some other areas. Pero may mga bagong acronyms tayo kasi nasanay tayo sa ECQ. May mga bago ngayon, no? GCQ, MECQ.
Yeah.
So, yung mga ganon.
So, MECQ is Modified
Enhanced Community Quarantine.
No?
Yes.
So, I think that would apply sa Metro Manila, Laguna, at saka sa Cebu.
Cebu, yes. Oo.
I think pag sinabing Modified ECQ or MECQ, I think it's still going to be 100% quarantine, right? Stay home.
Yes, stay home as much as possible, other than those who really need to be out there. But I think there are modifications on the restrictions dun sa ibang mga pwedeng magtrabaho na.
Right. Some businesses will be allowed to
open. Some businesses.
Oo. Pero I think they will still strictly encourage that we stay home.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think, meron mga medyo papayagan na mag-jogging, lumakad-lakad na lang.
Sana. Oo.
Actually, gusto ko rin yun for myself. We need a little sunlight, ganyan. Tsaka kailangan din natin na outdoors, no? Kaya lang, really, it depends on the discipline of each person. Kung sana masunod pa din yung social distancing, if you could wear a mask, mahirap mag-jogging na nakamask, Attorney Ted, ha?
That's true. That's really true.
Yeah. So, yun.
Isa rin napansin ko, Chi, dun sa mga modified guidelines. Ito, someone actually asked me a question about this. And I thought it was funny kasi akala ko nagpapatawa siya. Pero totoo pala. Kasi under the modified guidelines, may ilang mga businesses nga na pwede na bumalik. Pero ang tawag doon 50-50 formula. 50% physical na may nagre-report, 50% work from home. Yung tanong ng kaibigan ko sa akin, paano kung yung trabaho mo ay punerarya at embalming services? At totoong kasama sa guidelines yun, funeral and embalming services, 50% work from home. Paano mo daw gagawin yung 50% work from home? Paano mo iuuwi yung trabaho mo kung embalsamador ka? Sabi ko, but that's actually a legitimate question, di ba? Maybe.
Because if that's your work, then you have to take your work home. Then you have to take the, di ba, mawalang galang na, pero, di ba?
Oo. So, pero yun bang ibig sabihin nun? Hindi naman siguro. medyo nakakatakot yun.
Alam mo, ako personally, kung hanggat kayang ma-stretch na kung pwede tayo mag-stay home, if we can work from home, I would. Kasi, alam mo, since nauuso ang K-drama, no? Halos talaga lahat ng tao na huhumaling dyan. Di ba itong Itaewon ba? How do you pronounce it? Itaewon? This city in Korea. Is it a city or a town?
It's a district, famous for shopping.
Yeah, it is. Oo. So parang it's famous for its nightlife, di ba? Sinabi nila na, there's this just one person na lumabas at gumimik, di ba? And he went to several bars. At maaari daw na tumaas muli yung kaso ng COVID-19 doon. Kasi na-link nila ito sa isang lalaki nga na nag-bar hopping. So, ganun katindi, ganun pa rin kalala, di ba, yung epekto nito. So, we still have to be very careful. Ngayon tuloy, tinitrace nila about 11,000 people who he may have, hindi nila masabi kung sino doon yung nakasalamuha niya eh. But those who were registered na nandoon nung gabing yun, ganun karami. Yeah. So ngayon, we're going to start contact tracing again. So, I guess sana, nasa sa atin talaga yung disiplina, no? Siguro, wag muna tayong gumimik ng ganyan. And in fact, baka nga hindi pa bukas, no? Most of the bars, ganyan.
I think most of the entertainment places are not going to be open. No, bars, movie houses, there won't be concerts anyway. We won't be able to have mass gatherings anyway. So, I think tama yung encouragement mo. As much as possible, still stay home, no, work from home kung kakayanin, unless you really absolutely need to be out there.
To be out there. Okay.
And talking of that, no, kasi we've been on quarantine edition in this show for some time, no?
Yeah,
Nung
oo.
nagsimula tayo mag-quarantine edition,
Oo.
nagfi-feature tayo, Chi, ng mga grupo ng mga abogado na tumutulong kahit papaano sa panahon ng lockdown. Dahil nga nagkaroon ng parang sistema na ang mga korte ay closed physically pero by appointment lang, at nagbigay ng patakaran ang Korte Suprema na pwede magkaroon ng virtual access, online access, no? Pero nung unang mga araw ng lockdown, yung mga abogado nag-isip din, paano tayo tutulong? Hindi naman tayo pwedeng lumabas, no? So nagkaroon ng mga iba-ibang grupo na nagsumikap na magbigay pa rin ng tulong legal, no, at o tumulong kahit papaano bilang mga abogado. At we've been featuring them at the end of our mga previous shows, but now we want to feature some of them, no. The representatives are here. We want to feature 4 groups that are here to talk about kung paano nila ginagampanan yung trabaho nila bilang abogado sa panahon na ito na yung mga korte ay physically closed.
Oo, at mamaya i-share ko sa iyo ang kanilang kasagutan dun sa natanong mo rin kanina tungkol sa work.
Ayun. Oo nga.
Oo. So meron na silang input agad dyan dahil handang tumulong sa atin. Pero bago po yan, mga kapatid at Attorney Ted, balikan natin ang ilang mga balita sa linggong ito. Una-una, haharap po sa kasong kriminal si NCRPO Chief Debold Sinas at ang 8 pa nitong kasamahang opisyal hinggil sa naganap na selebrasyon nito sa Camp Bagong Diwa noong nakaraang Mayo 8. Marami ang umalma sa mga naglabasang litrato sa NCRPO Facebook page sa naturang manyanita para kay Sinas. Ito ay sa kabila ng pinapatupad ng quarantine protocols laban sa mass gathering. Matatandaan niyo po, mga kapatid, na humingi ng tawad sa publiko si Sinas at ayon sa kanya, hindi planado ang handaan at maaaring sinurpresa lamang siya ng kanyang mga tauhan sa pamamagitan ng isang manyanita o paghaharana. Iginiit din niya na ipinatupad nila ang social distancing at kanya ding pinaalis ang mga bisita dahil meron pa silang relief distribution ng araw ding yun. Samantala, kinonfirma ni PNP Chief Archie Gamboa na inihanda na ang kasong kriminal laban kay Sinas at sa 8 pa nitong kasamahan. Ayon pa sa PNP Chief, kukuha siya ng clearance sa Office of the President kaugnay sa pagsasampa ng kasong administratibo sa paglabag ng quarantine rules. Pinagbawalan naman po ng NCRPO ang anumang coverage mula sa Rappler matapos nitong maglabas ng storya tungkol sa nasabing selebrasyon sa Camp Bagong Diwa. Ayon sa Rappler reporter na si Rambo Talabong, siya ay di umano'y inalis sa NCRPO's official Viber group channel noong Miyerkules ni NCRPO's Public Information Officer Brits Estadilla matapos niya i-publish ang mga larawang galing sa NCRPO Facebook page. Mariing ikinundina ng Rappler ang pagkakatanggal ni Talabong sa NCRPO Viber group. Ang hakbang raw na ginawa ng NCRPO ay isang pag-atake sa press freedom, right to free speech at public's right to know. Naging mainit din po na usapin ang manyanita ni Sinas dahil habang tayo ay naka-lockdown, marami ang nahuli at pinarusahan dahil sa hindi pagsusuot ng face mask at hindi po pagtutupad ng physical distancing protocols. Ano ang sinasabi ng batas pagdating sa pagkakapantay-pantay? Ipapaliwanag po sa atin yan ni Attorney Ted sa ating segment na Ano Kamote?
Katulad nga ng binalita ni Chi, naging laman ng balita ang sitwasyon ni NCPRO Chief Debold Sinas dahil sa manyanitang binigay sa kanya. At naging usapin dahil kumalat nga ang mga litrato kung saan nakitang nagtipon-tipon ang malaking grupo ng mga pulis at bisita niya na walang physical distancing at may ilan pang hindi nakasuot ng maskara at lalo nang naging mainit na usapin dahil sa mabilisang pag-absuelto nito ng hepe ng PNP. Hindi na iwasan na kumpara ang tila paglabag sa quarantine ng NCRPO chief at ang mabilis na pag-absuelto na nanggaling pa mismo sa hepe ng PNP. At ikinumpara ito sa sitwasyon ng ilang kasapi ng NGO na inaresto at kinulong noong Mayo 1 ng dahil umano sa paglabag sa quarantine. Sa sitwasyon ng mga kasapi ng NGO, sila inaresto kaagad ng walang warrant, in-inquest, kinulong habang sa susunod na araw at kinasuhan pa. Hindi rin nalalayo ito sa sitwasyon kamakailan ni Senador Coco Pimentel nung lumabag siya sa quarantine sa isang ospital at ng mga residente ng Barangay San Roque na lumabas at nag-rally. Ang mga residente ay inaresto at kinasuhan dahil nga sa paglabag sa protocol ng quarantine, habang si Senador Coco naman ay binigyan ng pagkakataong magbigay ng kanyang panig sa NBI. Ang tanong ng karamihan ay bakit tila yata magkaiba ang trato ng kapulisan at mga otoridad sa dalawang sitwasyon na ito? Ito ba ay pinagbabawal? Sa ilalim ng saligang batas, itinatakda na hindi dapat pagkaitan ang sinumang tao ng pantay na pangangalaga ng batas. Ito ay tinatawag natin na equal protection of the laws. Ang ibig sabihin nito ay dapat bigyan ng parehong pagtrato sa ilalim ng batas ang dalawang tao o sitwasyon na magkapareho at walang matimbang na pagkakaiba ang kanilang kalagayan. Ang yaman, katayuan sa mundo, kasarian, kulay at paniniwala ay hindi tinuturing na matimbang na pagkakaiba. Nakatuon ang pagbabawal na ito sa pamahalaan at hindi sa pribadong mamamayan. Kung kaya't hindi maaari magpasa ang Kongreso ng batas na nagtatakda ng pagkakaibang pagturing o pagtrato sa dalawang tao o sitwasyon na magkapareho. Hindi rin maaaring gumawa ng anumang hakbang na magkakaroon ng parehong epekto. Mas pamilyar sa atin ang sitwasyon na ito kapag ang inisip natin ay ang salitang double standard. Halimbawa, parehong nilabag ng isang makapangyarihang tao at isang pangkaraniwang tao ang parehong probisyon ng batas. Hindi maaaring arestuhin kaagad ang pangkaraniwang tao nang walang warrant habang madali ang iabsuelto ang makapangyarihang tao. Maaari ring maging totoo ang kabaliktaran. Ano naman ang epekto kapag lumabag ang isang batas, patakaran o gawain sa itinatakdang garantiya ng pantay na pangangalaga ng batas? Ang simpleng sagot ay tinuturing na walang bisa ang anumang batas, patakaran o gawain na lumalabag dito. At sa ilalim ng Article 32 ng Kodiko Sibil, ang sinumang nasa katungkulan na lalabag sa karapatan na ito ay maaari ring kasuhan at pagbabayarin ng danyos. At yan po ang ating maikling paliwanag tungkol sa double standard o ang paglabag sa karapatan na ituring na pantay-pantay sa pananaw ng batas o equal protection of the laws. Ngayon naman, dumako tayo sa unang bahagi ng ating programa kung saan makasama po natin ang dalawang grupo ng mga abogado.
Ang layunin po nila ay makatulong lalo na sa panahon ng COVID-19. Ang mga grupong ating makakasama, Attorney Ted, ay ang Lawyers for Doctors Philippines, grupo ng mga abogado na nag-raise ng funds para sa donation ng mga PPEs at iba pang kagamitan para sa mga doktor. At ang Valor 19 naman po ay grupo ng mga abogado na naglalayong i-educate ang publiko sa kanilang mga karapatan habang may lockdown. So, Attorney Ted, makakasama natin sina Attorney Pia Marquez Mangiat ng grupong Lawyers for Doctors Philippines. Hi, Attorney Pia.
Hi, Attorney Pia.
Si Attorney Josel Isidro Dilag ng Valor 19. Tama po ba pronounce ko, Attorney?
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Attorney Jox. Hi, Attorney Pia. Siguro, disclosure lang at the start, no? Kasama po ako sa Valor 19. Kaya kasama kami ni Attorney Jox dun sa Valor 19. But good morning, Attorney Jox, Attorney Pia, and welcome to the show.
Good morning din.
So, unahin muna natin yung basic question natin. Bigyan kami ng konting kaalaman tungkol sa inyong mga advokasya, tungkol sa mga grupong ito. So, si Attorney Pia muna, and then si Attorney Josel.
Yeah. Ay, naka-mute ho yata si Attorney Pia. Can't hear you.
Can we hear Attorney Pia now? Oh, naka-ano pa rin siya. Attorney Pia, you're still, we can't hear you. Sige, dito muna tayo kay Attorney Jox. Can we call you Attorney Jox?
Yes, please.
Kay Jox, Attorney Jox muna. Valor 19.
Valor 19.
So, ang Valor 19, isang grupo siya ng mga abogado at mga law students, ng mga volunteers, no, na naglalayo na makatulong na ngayong panahon ng COVID-19 pandemic. So, ang ginagawa namin, nagbibigay kami ng payong legal through our Facebook page. At yung mga kino-cover naman naming mga topics ay tungkol sa labor, mga employment concerns, tungkol sa kung paano ba dapat patupad ang guidelines ng quarantine, questions about some human rights issue and online speech, pati na rin ang mga available government assistance programs o social amelioration programs.
Yan. Thanks, Jocks. And that you can see some of the materials na nilalabas po ng Valor 19, no, dun sa paliwanag ni Attorney Jocks.
Attorney Ted, what have you done
yeah.
so far bilang kasapi rin ng Valor 19? Ano yung mga parang assistance na naibigay niyo na?
It's
So,
basically
ang
legal
ginagawa,
education. Yes, go, Jocks.
yes. So legal education and awareness talaga yung pinaka-objective ng Valor 19, no? So, two ways namin nagagawa yan. First is yung parang regular service namin is to answer questions sa pinapadala ng mga tao. So pupunta sila sa Facebook page namin, magtatanong sila through our messenger, tapos sumasagot kami ng naayon dun sa parang mga constitutional rights and legal obligations and rights under the law. So that's the first one, no? Answering questions. And second naman is yung by providing parang infographics and videos about rights and obligations during this pandemic. So meron na kami mga nilabas na parang mga frequently asked questions kung saan parang inipon namin yung mga madalas namin nakukuhang tanong, tapos nilagay namin siya lahat na lang doon sa isang parang infographic para pag pupunta sa page namin at meron silang gusto malaman, madali nila makukuha yung informasyon nila kahit hindi na nila kami tanongin.
All right. Si Attorney Pia, is she okay now?
Hi.
Yes. Hi, Attorney Pia. Now we can hear you. Morning. Yeah. Maybe you could give us a brief explanation kung ano yung Lawyers for Doctors at paano kayo nag-umpisa.
Okay. So Lawyers for Doctors was a group started by UP law students from batch 2011. Noong umpisa, gusto talagang makatulong ng mga abogado namin, so nag-iisip sila ng paraan. And the best way they thought they could help at the beginning was to pool their own funds and help either provide protective equipment, medical supplies, and food. So once the family and friends of Lawyers for Doctors, or rather the founders, heard about what they were doing, nagganahan sila kasi nagkaroon sila ng avenue kung saan pwede silang tumulong. And from there, our group got bigger and bigger, and now we have over 200 volunteers of different kinds. Hindi lang po abogado, may law students po, may mga graphic designers, architects, even accountants po. And what we do essentially is minamatch ho namin yung mga donors ho namin sa mga ospital. So kung may alam ho kaming or may kilala kaming ospital na naghahanap ng pagkain or PPE or medical supplies, minamatch ho namin sila sa mga donors na interesadong magbigay pero hindi naman alam kung paano tumulong.
So it's a volunteer effort, no? So kanina sabi mo, Attorney Pia, close to 200, tama ba?
Opo.
And so, but ginagawa nyo to online. Of course,
Online.
hindi kayo nagkikita-kita, malamang ay hindi kayo magkakakilala lahat talaga ng lubusan. No, it's really just people online. Tama ba 'yon?
Opo. So we've managed to take advantage of technology. One of the few times na napipilitan na talagang matuto yung Pilipino gumamit ng online technology, ng internet. We frequently have meetings on Zoom. Everything is done from the house. So it makes life easier for everyone. Walang pressure ho na kailangan lumabas. Ang lumalabas lang ho would be the leads for logistics. But even then, yung mga deliveries po ng PPEs or ng food, paminsan ang caterer na ho ang gumagawa or meron rin ho kaming logistic partners in the form of the delivery services that are active.
Pia, we heard that ngayon parang hindi na exclusive for UP lawyers and law students, ano, at dumami na rin ang volunteers from different law schools. Marami na ring sumali sa...
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyone can join. In fact, ako po yung poster child ng hindi taga-UP. Makati ho ako. So, taga-Ateneo ho ako. Just to let you know, one of the times na hindi nag-aaway ang blue at red.
Silver lining nga. Ika nga.
Yung,
Ayan.
yung,
Mhm.
yung
Go.
Valor 19 naman is also a volunteer-led effort. Tama ba, Jox? Maybe, can you tell us how many volunteers now for Valor 19?
Yes, so ngayon more than 200 volunteers tayo, no? At pareho din dun sa ibang organizations, hindi lang tayo natatali dun sa isang klase ng law school or isang organization. So marami na din tayong galing from different law schools, both nga law students and lawyers na tumutulong na makapagbigay ng payong legal.
Pero Attorney Jocks, ano yung usual complaints or cases na nare-report sa inyo or usual questions? I know that you've come up with a list of FAQs, pero i-share niyo naman sa amin kung ano itong mga to para malaman din natin kung ano ba talaga usually na tinatanong at nagiging problema sa mga panahong ito.
Oo, so mga around 70% ng questions na natatanggap namin about labor and employment, about ECQ guidelines and human rights cases, no? Kasi sa labor, maraming tanong talaga diyan like pwede ba akong i-floating status ng aking employer or ano ba yung karapatan ko sa sweldo ko ngayong panahon na to? Pwede ba silang mag-pay cut? Pagdating naman sa ECQ, yung mga natatanggap namin mga tanong tungkol sa bawal ba talaga akong lumabas ngayong quarantine period na walang mask? Yung medyo may mix ng human rights issue dyan, tama po ba na arestuhin ako kapag nahuli ako sa labas na walang face mask or yung quarantine pass po namin, may expiration date ba to or meron ba tong hindi pwede ba to ipasa sa isa kong kasama sa bahay? Yung mga ganitong questions kasi marami dito hindi accessible yung answers no sa ibang mga tao. So ang ginagawa ng Valor 19 is to provide an avenue for these people to ask their questions and bibigay naman namin sa kanila yung basis nung sa mga sagot namin.
Alright. At least alam nila ang karapatan nila during these challenging times. Okay.
Yes.
Yun naman sa Lawyers for Doctors, kasi when I first saw this on Facebook, no, actually ang dami ko natanggap na invitation to click to join. At the time, talagang ang daming ibang inaasikaso. But I monitored what was going on and I realized that siguro ang lawak ng network kasi ang daming, now that I know that there are 200 plus lawyers and law students. Siguro ang lawak ng network na naabot ng Lawyers for Doctors simply siguro by tapping into the client list, the family list, di ba? Attorney Pia, can you give us an idea of how many, for example, PPEs have you really given out? How much food have you donated? No, at anong mga ospital, anong reach na ba ang naabot ng Lawyers for Doctors?
So currently, we've reached over 40 hospitals. It's not just in Metro Manila. We also have hospitals outside of the metro. So we have hospitals in Bataan, we have hospitals in we have a hospital in Palawan, we have in Cavite. We even are catering to, if that's the right term, to Bilibid Prison and to military hospitals. As regards our donations, the total donations that we have so far would be over 2 million pesos. Now, I'll have to take a quick peek at my notes because I'm not so familiar with the number of PPEs and food that we've delivered because we're currently also requesting our accountants to audit our books.
Yeah. But
Wow.
that's substantial. Ang laki nun. And in a very, very, very short period of time, no? Ang bilis ng mobilization. So 40 hospital. Yes.
Yung pangalan nila is really Lawyers for Doctors. Pero I wonder if nag-crossover din siya sa mga ibang frontliners din yung help.
Yeah.
Or it's specifically for medical frontliners.
It may have started as a drive for doctors, but really it covers everyone. So umaabot ho kami sa mga security guards, umaabot kami sa nurses, sa mga medical technicians, because we've had requests and we've gotten messages where certain medtechs who are operating the machines are really asking for help. Because sometimes we don't realize it's not just doctors we see in the ERs, but there are also people behind the scene who are helping to make the entire system work.
Yeah.
And is there a way for you, for your group, Attorney Pia, to check kung talagang napupunta sa rightful beneficiaries yung mga gamit na nakokolekta? Of course, I'm sure, Attorney Jocks, you've also received such complaints. na hindi natatanggap yung mga na dinodonate sa kanila. Minsan hindi umaabot sa kanila. May mga ganito kaming naririnig. Meron pang konting corruption issues, instead of mapunta sa dapat mapuntahan yung donations.
Yes, oo, marami kaming mga ganyang nakatatanggap na messages, no? Kahit ang sinasabi namin sa public na ang talagang layunin namin ay magbigay ng kasagutan sa mga tanong na legal, marami na puro concerns nila yung sinasabi nila. Tama kayo, no? No, meron dyan sasabihin is hindi po namin natatanggap, pinapaboran po nung isang barangay captain yung kamag-anak niya, doble yung binibigay sa kanila. Yung mga ganitong kaso, while yung iba nabibigyan pa ng namin kahit papano, no, ng legal advice doon sa parang mixed question and concern na type of query, yung iba talaga, ang ginagawa namin is dinadirect namin sila, no, na makipag-ugnayan sa kanilang mismong local government officials, or kung talagang kailangan nila ng tulong na legal, minsan dinibigay na rin namin sila sa ating public attorney's office kung may kailangan silang na mas immediate na legal assistance on the ground.
Alright. Si Attorney Pia, how are you able to check if napupunta talaga sa rightful?
For us, it's really a learning curve because we can't expect a perfect system. There are things that are going to not go our way. So the best way is to be proactive. And what we've done is to refine our systems continuously. And one of the things we do is really, have a point person. So the hospitals that we cater to, we try as much as possible to make sure that we know the person we are giving it to. Another way we try and ensure that the goods we deliver get to the people we want them to get to is yung mga acknowledgement receipt para at least meron kaming proof na kahit papano napupunta sa dapat mapuntahan yung mga donations.
Right.
Okay.
Dito ba sa experience na ito, both for Attorney Pia and Attorney Jocks, no? This involve siguro parang new technology, new learnings for you because you're both relatively young lawyers, no? Of course, from my frame of reference, you're both relatively young lawyers, and I'm sure yung training ninyo ay sa pagiging abogado, no? Pero ito, yung ginagawa ninyo, hindi to kasama directly sa training ng abogado sa law school, no? For example, lawyers for doctors. Ito yung parang puso ng pagiging abogado. Din naman sa valor, education, no? Parang yung abogado usually hindi tinitingnan bilang guro, no? Anong mga bagong natutunan nyo? Maybe you can give us one quick lesson that you've learned, one new thing that you've learned because of this experience. Maybe you can start with Attorney Jocks and then we'll go to Attorney Pia.
Siguro yung pinakamalaking learning or challenge din at the same time, no, yung complexity ng issue coupled with the ever-changing environment, the legal environment that we have. Lalo na ngayon, no, nabanggit nyo kanina sa start ng program ninyo na mag-move na tayo from ECQ to MECQ and GCQ. Doon pa lang sa transition na yun, sobrang daming guidelines na bago at kailangan agad tayong mag-adjust. And ganun yung mga tanong parang this day pwede mong sagutin this way, tapos kinabukasan hindi na tama yung or hindi na accurate yung sagot mo kahapon, kailangan mo nang alamin biglan ano na ba yung naging pagbabago. So I think yung pinakamalaking learning dito is yung ability nating lawyers to adapt to changes, lalo na sa mga developments, kasi very important siya kasi yun na nga no, pag nagbigay ka ng improper or inaccurate na legal education, may buhay na pwedeng mapahamak So, I think yun yung pinakamalaking learning na nakukuha ng mga volunteer lawyers and law students na.
Attorney Pia?
For us, personally also, it's several things. One, it's relearning cooperation and communication. Especially na time na ang bilis ng usapan. Nasa Instagram, nasa Facebook, nasa WhatsApp, nasa Telegram, nasa Viber. It just goes so much faster than, what I'm personally used to. Another thing is, I think an important learning is malleability, yung pagiging flexible natin. As we all know, things change from day to day, paminsan, hour to hour. A lot of things change. Nothing is constant. And the best way to cope is really to be flexible and to move and flow with it.
Yeah. Siguro kung mamarapatin ninyo, ano ba day job nyo? I know you both have day jobs, no? Ano ba day job? Attorney Pia, you're corporate counsel, right? Tama ba?
Yes po. So
Yeah.
I'm actually the head of legal of Past Life Plan. So buhay na buhay po yung industry. We service basically our plan holders. Aside from that, I do a lot of work with other boards, and this is where technology has helped. I have a lot of young boards that I work for, I service, I report to, and for especially the young ones, Zoom is like a godsend. Parang sa kanila, ang saya-saya, napipilitan na talaga tayong mag-Zoom. We don't waste time in traffic.
Yeah.
We can get straight to it. Top up lang ang kailangan makita. Pwedeng naka-shorts, nakapambahay sa baba, and we're good to go. No excuses also for being late.
Yeah.
That's what this time is taught us.
Jokes, ano ba day job mo?
Ako naman, I'm a tax lawyer, no? So, medyo malayo dun sa usual natin ginagawa in Valor. So, I'm senior associate in Salvador, Lenilio, and Bernardo, where I do tax litigation. Pero wala kang courts ngayon, so wala tayong nililitigate before the courts.
Yeah, it's...
So parang, I think we have to wrap up this segment. Yeah. Pero maraming salamat sa inyong dalawa, Attorney Jocks, Attorney Pia, for the work that you do, for the service that you do for our...
How do we reach them? How do we reach them?
Oh, diba?
Sa Valor, how do we reach Valor 19, Jocks?
So, Valor 19, you can visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/Valor19PH.
Yun, hanapin nyo lang Valor 19PH. Okay, yes. Si Attorney Pia.
Attorney Pia.
Our Facebook page naman po is Lawyers for Doctors Philippines, or you can reach us through Instagram at Lawyers for Doctors.
Yun. So, as spelled, as pronounced, yun na yun, Lawyers for Doctors at saka Valor 19 Philippines. So, lahat po naman mga katanungan, please feel free to reach out to them. Ayan.
Okay. We'd like to thank you, Attorney Pia Marquez Mangiat and Attorney Jocks Isidro Dilag from Lawyers for Doctors and Valor 19, respectively. Thank you for joining us this morning.
And thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ayan, for a short break, Attorney Ted. Ikaw ba'y nakasuot ka din noon? Yung yung...
Hindi. Totoong shirt ito.
So, totoong shirt.
Baka bibili ako nun.
Ay, pakita natin yung uso ngayon na kalahating formal, kalahating sweatpants. We'll pause for a short break, mga kapatid. Magbabalik ang Usapang Kapa-Ted.
And we're back. Welcome back to Usapang Kapa-Ted.
Napapanood po tayo sa Signal TV Channel 1 at live din tayo sa 1PH Facebook page at YouTube channel.
Ngayon naman, actually, Chi, kanina may binanggit ka, di ba? I don't know if we have a picture, if we can show that, no? Meron lang, siyempre, kung ano-ano nakikita natin sa internet ngayon dahil nga lahat tayo ngayon online, no?
Nag-order ka na yan, ha?
Kakatuwang litrato na ang kalahati ng suot ay formal at yung pambaba ay pantulog. Perfect for Zoom meetings, perfect for online meetings.
Correct.
Yun po yung tinatanong ni Chi kanina sa akin kung anong suot ko. Pero ito ay totoong maroon shirt. Sinusuot ko to pag nanood ng basketball. At alam mo na kung kanino ako nag-cheer. UP fight.
Ang bilis nilang mag-isip ng mga ideas, napapatok, ha?
Totoo yan. Magaling mga Japanese dyan.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if bumili ka na niyan. Ng
Yes.
gawang Pinoy na ganyan. Di
Pag
ba?
available, bibili ako. Ngayon naman, we heard earlier from Valor 19 and Lawyers for Doctors at meron tayong dalawang pang grupo na itayo nitong panahon lamang ng quarantine, no, at pandemic. Grupo din to ng mga abogado na nais tumulong kahit papaano dito sa medyo limitadong sitwasyon, no, dahil nga again ang konteksto natin dito ay nakasara ang mga korte physically, no? Yung mga abogado walang exemption dun sa quarantine rules, no? So nagkaroon ng dalawang grupo na nais tumulong at nagsama-sama. Makakausap natin ang mga ang grupong UP Law Helps at ang Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination. Parehong mga kaibigan ko to. Makasama natin muna si Attorney Yet Morales, ang head ng triage team ng UP Law Helps, at si Attorney Dominic Solis na co-founder ng Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination at dating IBP Quezon City President. Hi Yep, hi Dom.
Hi, Ted. Hi, Chi. Hi.
Hi everyone. Hi Attorney at Attorney Dom. Yeah. Unahin ko muna yung suggestion ni Attorney Dom kanina. Tinatanong mo kung yung sa work from home, paano yung sa mga
Sinagot kagad ni Dom yun.
At ang sagot po ni Attorney Dom doon, wala naman, I think right now, hindi in-encourage ang di ba, ang pag-i-imbal.
Hindi allow. Hindi sa hindi encourage, hindi allow.
Hindi pwede. Hindi pwede. Cremation, lahat ang nangyayari ngayon at Ted, ano?
Yes.
Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin ngayon yung kani-kanilang mga ginagawa. Attorney Ted.
Siguro we'll start with Attorney Dom kasi mas unang nabuo yung Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination or VLAD, no? Attorney Dom, paano ba nag-umpisa tong grupong ito?
Good afternoon, Sir Ted and Chi. Ang Vlad po ay sinimulan in April, on April 4 by a group of blockmates, no? My blockmates in UP Law, class of 1999. Nagsimula po ito nung may lumapit sa akin na tumulog ng tulong kasi ano po siya, is an old lady na recovered COVID patient na hindi po siya pinayagan makabalik sa sarili niyang bahay ng Homeowners Association. Sinabi ko po to sa mga kaklase ko at they felt indignant. Sabi nila parang hindi makatarungan. Tapos at that time, madami pong news articles about frontliners na nakakaranas ng discrimination, ng pananakit, panlilibak. So because of that, on that very day, on April 4, sinimulan po namin yung grupo, which was originally known as Isumbong Mo sa UP Law. But to be more inclusive, kasi madami po agad nag-signify ng interest na sumali, binago po namin yung pangalan to Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination. At ngayon, we have already 130 full-fledged lawyers who have volunteered for VLAD.
Wow.
And that's also being done online, Dom, ano? Kasi walang choice.
Yes, sir. Well, almost exclusively online, but
yes.
In some occasions when there was one instance in kasi because siguro being lawyers, binabato po sa amin hindi lang discrimination cases. Meron pong kaso yung May 1 na sinasabi ni, I think minention ni Professor Te ni Sir Ted na may mga inaresto na nagprotesta nung May 1 Labor Day. At humingi ng tulong si Chancellor Nemenzo sa grupo namin at and we were able to, well, so may pumunta po talaga na lawyer doon sa Camp Karingal and also helped in the release of the, I think, 3 UP students who were involved in that incident. Pero as a general rule, we do it online.
Okay.
From our homes.
Sige. Punta naman natin yung UP Law Helps, si Attorney Yet. Attorney Yet, paano ba nag-umpisa tong UP Law Helps?
Yung UP Law Helps naman was launched April 20 of this year. It's also in response to this pandemic, COVID-19 problems, ECQ. Yan. Well, kasi as you know, the UP College of Law has been traditionally known as making itself always available to render free legal service to the less fortunate of our mga kababayans, no? So, and it has been going on, that free legal service has been going on since 1970s. No? But then when the ECQ and lockdown came, then all of a sudden we were no longer available to those who might need us in these very difficult times. So we said that we might as well come up with something online which would still make us accessible to those who would need us. So yun yung beginnings ng UP Law Helps.
Mhm.
It consists of UP lawyers, as the name implies. And well, not only lawyers, we have also law interns who are helping us in the research and drafting of legal opinions that we will be giving to those who would want our assistance. And there were also underbars who were waiting for the results of the bar at that time. They're also helping us.
Mhm. Attorney Yat, can you share with us kung ano po yung mga usual na natatanggap nyo na mga issues, na mga complaints?
Oo. Kasi yung UP Law Helps is divided into 4 referral teams. We patterned our structure to that yung structure ng medical assistance being given by our frontliners now. Na there is that preliminary stage where it is determined whether this particular case can be resolved at this level immediately, or it has to be referred to the what we call referral hospitals, right?
Mhm.
So in UP Law Helps, we have the triage also, of which I am the head, and I'm assisted by several lawyers also and law interns. And then our job is to assess preliminarily the nature of the assistance needed, and then we refer this to the referral teams. The referral teams consist of 4, which are civil and political rights. So when you say civil and political rights, that's headed by your Professor Ted here. So problems concerning civil and political rights, that's the most number of cases that we or requests for assistance that we encountered. When you say civil and political rights, usually the person on the other side of the fence is the government or government agencies or law enforcers or LGUs, barangay captains, So people are asking, was it right for them to have been arrested? Was it right to have been accosted for an alleged violation of RA 11469 or 11332? So that's civil and political rights, and of course the Bill of Rights of freedom of speech, safety at your home, freedom of movement. Those are the ones, the most cases that we encountered. And then there's that second team, which is conflicting rights and obligations during this pandemic. So these are contractual disputes that may arise or have arisen during this pandemic. These are mostly rentals, or employer-employee relationships, contractual controversies, ganon. Then we also have this. This team which handled the rights of COVID patients and their family rights.
Kasama dyan ang Vlad. Our connection there is through the
Yes,
Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination.
Yes, sir.
Mahawak
Yes.
dyan.
So I was wondering,
Yes, that's right.
since courts are physically closed, di ba, Attorney Ted? I think May 31 ba? Hanggang May 31, I think? Or,
Yes.
so,
Yes.
and most of the things that are being dealt with now are dealt with online.
Online. Yes.
Opo. So, for example, yung kay Attorney Dom na yung complaint about the woman being discriminated against, I think hindi siya pinapauwi sa subdivision niya, right?
Yes, yes.
So, pag pa mga ganun, can you give us like a concrete, like, or a picture of how you handle these cases?
Well, first we advise them of their rights. No, what are the probable causes of action that the client might take. No, tapos minsan po kasi nag-intervene naman yung barangay, binibigyan po namin sila ng mga argumento na pwede lang gamitin. Ito po, in the case of that particular woman, ang kalaban po niya dun is the president of the Homeowners Association. So, ayun, pwede po namin silang bigyan ng i-advise, apprise po namin sila ng kanilang mga rights at saka yung mga possible na violations committed against them. Tapos, kung hindi po maayos sa level ng barangay or patuloy pa rin yung kanilang naranasan na discrimination, we advise them to on how to gather evidence for a possible cases that might be filed in court. Pagka na-lift na po yung ECQ, pwede nilang isampa na po sa mga korte.
Okay.
Di ba mas mahirap ngayon, Attorney Dom, Attorney Yet, no? Dahil nga ang training ng lawyers agaran yung solusyon, no? Kasi alam natin kung ano ifa-file, harap tayo sa korte, ito tayo gagawa. Di ba mas mahirap ngayon kasi parang several steps, no? Hindi lang 2 steps kasi several steps yung process na kailangan natin gawin. Ano ba personal experience niyo dyan? Maybe you can start with Yet and Attorney Yet and then Attorney Dom.
Speaking of steps, at the triage, we have to make sure that the requestor, we call it the requestor, no, is a legitimate individual. You know, he's not using the identity of another person. He's not using the cell phone or gadget of another person, and he is reaching out to us with a legitimate legal concern. So in the triage, our law interns would have to reach out to the one who sent the email to us and ask those questions. Medyo marami yung process na yon because we have to make sure that this is really a legitimate request. And then at that point, we have to assess if we can solve or answer the concern at the triage level. And then if it would require some research or a citation of a jurisprudence or a specific law, then we refer it to the referral teams, the 4, each one of whichever of the 4 is concerned about that problem. So yun na, ma-proseso siya talaga. And the problem there sometimes is, you know, they send us emails, their concerns, their questions, their problems, but they fail to provide a cell phone number. So when we try to answer by email, then we don't know anymore if they're still online. So sometimes they get back to us after 1 day or 2 days. So nagkakaroon siya ng delay.
What about Dom?
The current circumstances, no, that we're in, doon nasusubok yung creativity ng mga lawyers. At also, minsan nadadaan sa sindak, no? Kasi you can only siguro phone call at saka online lang yung pwede nating extent ng service that we can offer, no? And also, initially the challenge to us was the what law we can apply, no? So buti na lang in quick succession nag-pass ng ordinances yung mga most of the LGUs, if not all na at this point, no, against discrimination, specifically pertaining to COVID-19 cases, frontliners as well as patients. So yun, pwede po namin gamitin yon. And also nagagamit din ho, no? So kasi as you know, by nature yung mga lawyers, maraming networks yan, no? So when we get a case, we first ask kung taga saan sila because we receive cases from all over the Philippines. So, and we also have volunteer lawyers from all over the Philippines from 30 different law schools. So we match them, no? Agad kung yung taga Batangas, let's say, or taga Davao, ito yon. And then doon agad meron silang connection with the LGU, they know the mayor, they know some councilor there, and naayos na agad, no? So that's the benefit of lawyers and their networks. Tapos yun nga, we also receive a lot of cases with respect to yung cyber libel, ganyan. So yung ina-out yung patients online. So buti na lang, we apply data privacy law as well as yung RA 1133-2, yung the law on mandatory reporting of notifiable diseases. So ayun ho yung mga, and also well, sometimes it results in actual physical injury to the client. So we can also apply provisions of the revised penal code, no, with respect to physical injuries.
Tulad nung nagtatanong sa atin sa Facebook ngayon, I don't know if this has anything to do with discrimination kasi hindi naman niya in-explain kung siya ba ay PUI before or PUM. Pero ang tanong niya, attorneys, may kapitbahay po sila na pinagmumura kami nang walang dahilan at pinagbababato kami ngayon habang naka-quarantine. Yan, yung mga tanong na ganyan, ano po ang pwedeng kaso dyan? So pag mga ganito po ba, they can ask you, they can reach out to you, or sa barangay pa nila? Ano ba?
Pwedeng sa UP Law Health, pwede rin sa Vlad yan eh.
We teach them what to do, step by step. Yun. But what's important, basta sa amin, sa UP Law Health, what's important is the requestor is the person involved himself. He cannot report an incident involving a third person, or he cannot just provide us a link that we can just click and then find out what the incident is all about. Because this will, there's this aspect of data privacy, personal information. That's why we require waiver of confidential personal information. We have to get that waiver from the requestor.
All right.
Yeah. Siguro ang pagkakaiba nung UP Law Health saka Vlad, no, dun sa dalawang naunang grupo na i-feature natin, Valor 19 saka Lawyers for Doctors, is itong dalawang grupo mas direkta yung contact dun sa tao, no, kasi mas malapit dun sa traditional na papel ng abogado. Kasi katulad na sinabi ni Attorney Dom kanina, may isang sitwasyon na kinailangan talaga nilang lumabas ng bahay at pumunta dun sa punto, no, kung saan nakakulong. At dito naman sa paliwanag ni Attorney Yet, may posibilidad na kung hindi masagot dun sa level ng triage, ay i-refer talaga sa grupo na hahawak, katulad ng Vlad na kasama din ng UP Law Health. So, siguro ang isang tanong ko dito is, considering the reality na sarado ang korte, no, by appointment o di kaya virtual, naging challenge ba to learn lawyering in with technology? I know both of you are not as young as Jox and Pia, but you're not old as well, no? And so naging challenging ba sa inyo mag-aral ng technology pag maging abogado sa pamamagitan ng virtual or online?
Sa akin, Ted, challenging yan sa akin. Because magka-batch tayo, yung panahon natin, i-introduce pa lang medyo ng mga computer. Xerox pa tayo noon ng mga scrap. wala pang electronic library. So challenges sa akin, I really learned a lot from this experience, especially yung Google Worksheets. Ngayon ko lang yun ginawa na real time. You can be able to update the status of a particular case that you're handling, and then at one click of a finger you can see the status of all the 132 cases that have gone through you doon Google Worksheet.
Tama, kasi mabilis yan. As in, nakuha ka agad niya kahit na sinasabi niyang nahirapan siya. What about
choice kailangan gawin talaga, Attorney Ted.
Ikaw, Dom, nahirapan ka ba?
Well, Vlad is open, sir, kasi mukhang ina-out kayo ni Attorney Morales as to your age. Data privacy. Well, anyway, Yes, it's been a challenge, no, for a lot of us, no. Pero buti na lang, medyo hindi naman tayo sobrang Luddite or ignorant with respect to technology. So nakaka-adapt naman, and I think that is the wave of the future, no. It's there's no looking back.
Yeah.
It's also, I think, in the revised rules of Supreme Court, revised rules of court, no, that which took effect May 1, which recognizes video conferencing.
Mm.
So ito pong pandemic only accelerated that, no? Nagkaroon ng hands-on experience lahat ng mga abogado ngayon. So mahirap pero kailangan matutunan because it does not seem na the pandemic will go away anytime soon, no? Kasi wala pa naman vaccine. So we really have to, and the courts cannot remain closed. So kailangan po nating matutunan lahat yan.
Pero huling mensahe na lang po from both of you, before we close. At saka, paano po kayo matatawagan or paano kayo masusulatan or how can people reach you?
Yeah, let's start with Attorney Yet and then Attorney Dom.
Okay. You can reach us through UP Law Helps at up.edu.ph. Ang bilin ko lang sana when you send us your messages, don't forget to leave a contact number so that it's easier for us to respond to you immediately. Then after that, we can converse already for longer messages and complicated instructions through the email. But at least for immediate contact, we need your cell phone number.
Ayun. UP Law Helps
Law-
up.edu.ph.
Okay. See
What
you
about Vlad through Attorney Dom?
Firstly, I'd like to thank all of our lawyer volunteers, no, who have been with us for this past month, no, and they can reach Vlad by going to our Facebook page. That's Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination. And they may also, pwede rin po silang tumawag sa mga numerong ito, no? 0999-229-8705 or 0917-705-2333.
Yeah.
Yun po.
All right.
Thank you, Attorney Dom. Thank you
So,
po.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
Thank you, Attorney Dom, Attorney
Thank you.
Yet.
It's been a pleasure.
Very interesting conversation about lawyers finding creative and new ways to help and to adapt to what is going on right now, no? And very interesting to find out how lawyers have been able to thrive. So, maraming salamat sa ating mga bisita. Attorney Pia Marquez Mangiat of Lawyers for Doctors Philippines, Attorney Jox Isidro Dilag of Valor 19, Attorney Dominic Solis of Volunteer Lawyers Against Discrimination, and Attorney Yet Morales of UP Law Helps.
Ayan,
At dito,
heroes.
yes, that's true. In a sense, no, lawyers are also frontliners in a sense, but virtual. Dahil kung kailangan kang i-bail out, kailangan talaga pumunta yung abogado doon. But
Tama.
otherwise, virtual frontliners din ang
Mga abogado.
lawyers. So, at dito po nagtatapos ang ating programa. Sana meron tayong napulot na helpful tips at bagong kaalaman sa ating isang oras ng usapan. Muli ako inyong kapatid, Attorney Ted.
At ako naman po ang inyong mapanuring kachika, ano man na eksena, Chibo Kobo. Magbabalik ang Usapang Kapa-Ted dito lamang sa 1PH.
Kami ang boses ng nagkakaisang Pilipinas.
God bless everyone.